For so long I have waited, so long that I almost became just a stoic statue fit for nobody. And I don't wanna get in your way, but I finally think I can say that the vicious cycle was over the moment you smiled at me. And just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing and wash out the soul from my head. So touch me again, I feel my shadow dissolving. Will you cleanse me with pleasure? Is that chemical cup that I can get down with, up like the moon and out like the hounds? A dangerous disposition, somehow refracted in light, reflected in sound. I'm coiled up like a venomous serpent, tangled in your trance, and I'm certain you have got your hooks in me. I know the way that it goes. You get what you give, you reap what you sow, and I can see you in my face.
We are live. Live. We're live.
Can you undo that? Can you make it
keep
not
on
live?
I keep on trying to, but my therapist is like, no. And I was like,
Not even in
"Bitch,
Minecraft, huh?
no."
Billy,
Damn.
the operator of the drive-thru at McDonald's when you get nugs is not a therapist. Even if you're crying when you're there, still not a therapist.
I need some 20-piece therapy.
with some buffalo therapy sauce.
Still the least disgusting thing we're about to hear about someone eating.
That is true.
Facts.
Just buy chicken. Nope. We'll get to that. We'll get.
Oh, Bran, highlight of being in Draven's chat last night was G-Man repeating that, there's Fatty Jedi, Frank, that blue-haired girl, and then sometimes I just have Bran just completely erased.
Bro, I got Thanos snapped out of like certain cows' existence. Wait, I just don't exist.
Whatever neuron that was supposed to load your information in G-Man's brain just went the way of his back after a car crash.
But the fucked up thing is, if I go in under my account, Bran Riffs, if I go in there, he's like, "Oh, hey, Geek Room." So like, what the fuck, Gary? Like, what are you listening here?
We're not doxing. We're gonna call you Gare Bear.
Gare Bear.
That this science.
Oh wait, yeah, I'll bring it back to the beginning because I think he does some funny shit. I don't think he has the weird intro this time.
Bzz, bzz.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah, G-Man, couple things.
How is Toast talking out of her shoulder? It's a unique talent.
It's amazing he thinks this is clever.
Well, you see, you don't understand. He put a spider on her face.
Oh. Got her.
Yeah. Dude, just lay off the, like, you and my sister, stop doing the crack.
No one is jealous of you.
True.
Let's list the ways, shall we? You're homeless. You bounce around from...
Wow, that was an interesting infomercial there. Don't think I'm going
Toast
to buy
was
any of those
spitting.
products, since those products seems to be very tainted. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the
None of those were products. It's just her calling you a fucking loser and you put a spider over her.
Although it's better than most modern commercials. Just someone talking about how G-Man's awful.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Head on. What is it? Just
On
name a car.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
and Reaping YouTube channel. And I want to be honest about something. I actually forgot that I was supposed to go live. I was in the middle of doing some chores.
That was a lie. You were watching Teddy, and then you were waiting for him to stop being live, so you went live. Like, you
It
went
is kind
live
of a-
like 2 minutes after it. It's not duh.
To be fair, it is kind of a chore to watch Teddy.
True.
It is fair. His eyes are very close to each other.
Completely forgot
a
about
shark.
this. This is what happens when I talk about irrelevant
Or a
people in here
Jeep.
like Tatted. But we'll get to him in a moment.
I am very irrelevant, actually, when it comes to, like, grand scheme of shit. I have we ever, like, described ourselves as a big deal on the Geek Room?
No. Kind of the opposite.
We actually miss when we didn't have as many subscribers.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck off. Like, half of you,
Yeah,
go
dude.
into the river.
That's why we never get upset when people are just like, "Oh, we're gonna unsub." Like, fucking sweet. Later.
Leave. Idiot. Why were you here?
What I want to do in this particular video here today is
Just look like a moron.
I want to discuss
Oh, that's more than just this particular
my marathon.
video.
I want to discuss what led up to my marathon. You know what I mean? And then talk about this comment that this science guy left on.
I'm a
Sam,
science guy.
Sam.
Not about me. It's not about me.
It's about me. Apparently, I'm a science guy.
Oh,
I don't know
Bill,
when that-
Bill,
when did-
Bill.
Yeah, when did that happen?
I don't know. Like, I guess engineering's applied science, but like, I'm not doing that really anymore. So, like, I don't.
Geek Room, Jules, Burnt Toast, and all these other little fucking people that don't even fucking matter.
That neuron was auto-deleted.
On my YouTube channel. And as always, when I get ready to do these things, what I should have did was I should have got that little tiger thingy, that little 2-minute intro I used to have on here.
Don't.
Does it count if you finish a marathon on the hood of a car?
You know what, Shaw? That's actually a good fucking question. The fact that he hasn't used his special ability of getting hit by a car to win a marathon is actually really surprising. Like,
well, you see, the problem with that is that they close off the roads around the marathon. That's what he's going
fuck,
in.
it's like his kryptonite. That's fucked
He's
up.
like, I'm gonna secretly. He's like, oh, they're not gonna know my plan. I'm hopping right onto this Pontiac.
They said I couldn't get in the car.
We're gonna see a fucking news story of marathon. All the runners got murdered by a Hummer except for one man who finishes, and it's a fucking picture. G-Man giving the thumbs up,
getting peeled off the grill.
I bet he was a dragoon.
Guaranteed.
This is going to be one of those videos because honestly, I'm getting a little tired of people coming on here claiming they know so much about science and their scientific.
When the fuck have I ever done any of that?
Yeah, when does that happen?
I just say I'm better
I've
at
never
science
came
than
on
you
here.
are, and that's because you're a fucking moron. It's a very low bar. That's such a low bar. Dude, like, Vader's probably better at fucking science than you are, and he's a pug. Man, that other joke I thought in my head would have been so much better when we had smaller fucking audience.
Well, I mean,
and all this
also,
other stuff.
I'm
And
pretty
what?
sure Vader's mom didn't get fucking get hammered while she was pregnant.
And unlike Teddy, his eyes are too far apart.
And they don't know jack about it. And I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it without even trying, really, to be perfectly honest. But again, welcome to the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. And what I want to do to prove that I do got a sense of humor. You know what I mean? I do like to goof around a little bit. I'll let everybody see the comments. Check this out. I thought this was pretty good.
Yeah, because you spelled fatty wrong, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, you left out a T, bud.
Maybe he's showing homage to like the
No.
the Arabic name, the like shortening of weird spellings of Fatima. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, I'd love to see him attempt to use homage in a sentence.
Or spell it.
Oh, dude, that'd be fun too.
That was funny. That one. Let's see. That one. That one.
Oh, no, and again.
Goof
wrong
around a
with
little
that
bit.
one?
I'll let everybody see the comments. Check this out. I thought this was pretty good. That was funny. That one. Let's see. That one.
Gare Bear.
hey,
That
the other
one,
guy said something.
That one. That one. That one.
47th out of 59 is not something to brag about, even if you are a rum baby. Jesus Christ, you're mean, Billy. God damn.
Dude. I was so surprised when it actually showed up in the chat. I was like, how did I not get through these bad
Not a good
shit?
move, Gare Bear. Not a good move.
Oh, fuck. By the way, Gary Bear, we can always give you the link. I don't know if you're still on with Teddy or not. I don't know. But if you aren't, that would, round 2, buckaroo.
That one.
It's a good question.
Okay, that one. 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 And
Oh, he's
that one.
sped past my second one, huh? There.
Again, I
Gary.
want to apologize to everybody for being late for this stream here. But I'm going to talk about something regarding health and fitness and wellness today. I'm going to be talking about Taddit and the comment that he made. And hopefully after today, he will stop sounding so stupid when he leaves comments. Because normally when he leaves his comments, he don't sound this dumb. But this one right here was just went on a whole nother level of ignorance. And we'll get to it in a minute. So anyway, as I told people months ago that I was going to be training for a marathon, I was actually thinking about doing Jersey again, but I ended up doing Steamtown.
Yeah, that's probably sound real dumb.
He seems like the kind of guy to
was
pay
different.
to get something called a steam town.
On his chest.
Yeah, or on a glass coffee table above his face.
Steamtown was a
Perhaps
marathon
near
that I was
Cleveland.
Of the Cleveland
told that was
variety.
predominantly downhill. And I was also told that it was a qualifying marathon for Boston or New York. And the reason why Boston and New York is so important to me is because, for what I understand, unless my information is incorrect or whatever,
Most likely it is.
if you win Boston or you win New York, you get $1 million. But you got to be a
Dude, you came in 47th out of 59 in fucking Scranton. Why the fuck are you thinking about it? Are you gonna put a
For his
rocket up
age
your
group.
asshole?
For his age group.
In Scranton.
Right.
I don't know if you know this
So-
about Scranton. They're not fucking goddamn selecting for this fast gene up there. No, it's not.
rather the
The
slow
winning.
gene.
So you guys know what G-Man's time was, right?
4 hours and what, 24 minutes or something like that?
Like 35 minutes, something like that. So guess what the winning time was for the men's race?
Oh, in Scranton?
No, in Boston.
Oh, in Boston. 2 hours something. I don't know.
2 hours, 5 minutes, and 54 seconds.
G-Man, you almost got
G-Man,
it.
you are not more than having your time, you fucking idiot.
Dude, you just got to like take a whole ass movie off of your time and then you're good.
This is like Vaughn like that fantasy is more absurd than Vaughn having a racially segregated harem. Like
He's just gonna live off the crooked house money until he wins this $1 million race. Don't worry.
oh my god.
professional athlete, to actually do it. But I'm the kind of person that likes to compete. I'm not somebody, and you'll know this about me if you listen to me long enough here on YouTube.
Who can
I
get the
love
most
to compete.
UTIs?
I'm not one of these people that run from competition. All right. I'm one of these people, even if I'm well over my head.
G-Man, I've already challenged you to something over a year ago and you still haven't done it because you're a pussy.
That also just makes you stupid, G-Man.
Yeah.
Like
But
part of life is challenging yourself while knowing your limits.
Yeah, like life for you has to be challenging enough. Like, why make it more difficult?
Well,
I guess his
he was
limit
born
is
being
like dodging
challenged.
his limit.
He's never stopped being challenged.
I think we're just like witnessing what happens when someone this stupid gets as lucky as G-Man has.
Geek room.
You shouldn't be
Jules,
here.
Burnt toast, and all these other little fucking people that don't even fucking matter.
He slipped on the cream dripping down his back.
Fair.
You'll have that from time to time.
That I will go out there and I will compete with another person or a group of people or whatever.
Okay, so when are you going to do my warm-up bench, buddy? Film it. Please film it. We're going to probably have to find that on... What's that website? Where people are
Which
dead?
one?
You always ask, and I never remember.
Okay, well.
Geek room. Jules, burnt toast,
I know you said it a bunch
and all
of
these other
times.
little fucking people that don't even fucking matter.
No wonder he struggles to outrun those thoughts.
Thank you, Chudley Cucumber.
That was kind of the comment I left that he just skedaddled past really quickly.
Thank you for being a member for nearly a fucking year, Brick with Eyes.
Don't do that.
G-Man definitely doesn't run from competition, even in a race.
Yeah, as Todd has pointed out, his pace was 10:30 per mile. He was slowly jogging.
Love it. I live for it. And it's not necessarily a good thing. If you've never met me in person, you don't really understand just how deep
Hard pass.
it goes. I remember when I met, and I talk about this a lot on this channel. Well, not lately, but when I met Dragon, those guys in person, I wanted to race Redline from New York to New Jersey because they was just talking all this smack about how fast he was, how many pull-ups.
Wait, imagine like meeting someone and then you're like, I'm going to challenge you to a race from New York to New Jersey.
Go.
Dude, that's when if you ever had any suspicion that this kid might be a crack baby, you go, huh? They
You
weren't
know
lying.
what makes But you know what kind of makes
Syrian
makes
Red
me
Red
enjoy this even fucking more is that somehow he has convinced a whole crew of people that like his behavior is normal. So how fucked are they in life?
Oh, all the fucked.
He could do and all this other stuff and whatnot. I was like, I'll race you to New Jersey. We can go right across the bridge, and we'll see who gets there
You'll
first.
go
I knew
and
I was going to
pretend
win.
to run and just watch him take off.
Oh,
Looks like
dude,
you
you're
won,
beating
Gare
me
Bear.
so bad. Now
Oh,
stay in
man.
Jersey. Fuck you.
Go to Jersey City and don't come back.
Can you believe like this is a grown man in his 40s? And he's bragging about this story. Like this is not he's not telling a story of like, oh well, you know, that happened.
No, this
he's
is
like
reminiscing.
this is him. He's like, and I am so bold that I challenged another adult on a meetup to explore a city to run across to Jersey City.
He's pretty much flexing that at this point. That's pretty awful.
Like I don't even know. Like Nick Bravo, if you want to pretend that you're autistic, you got to talk like this. That's the only thing.
What the fuck? That's rude.
There is no possible way that he is this socially clueless, and there's 0% tism.
Yeah, it's fair. But did you hear Nick Bravo's fucking speech on how he has tism?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I walked in, the doctor's like, "Wow, you're retarded as fuck. Here's your Tista card." Motherfucker.
Because autism in adults, that's it's super speedy to have checked out.
Diagnosed, yeah, it's super.
Yeah,
easy.
it doesn't take several years to diagnose.
He got it figured out in a month. Look at him.
The first time they saw him, I think he went to like the same therapist I'd go to, which is McDonald's.
Because I was going to pace myself, and there's a difference between running a marathon and doing a sprint. But yeah, I'm very competitive, even when it's clearly when I'm in over my head.
So you go, Nick.
G-Man's results: 622nd of 866 overall, 417th of 545 men, 47th of 58 men aged 45 to 49. Overall pace 10:30 minutes per mile. Lost to a
72-year-old man and a 66-year-old woman.
God damn it, Gare Bear.
Dude, why are you bragging about this, dude?
You know, he's
Right?
taking this so seriously, and like, it's like, dude, you're bragging about a slow marathon. Like, dude, just be happy you did it. Don't fucking
shut the
flex
fuck-
like a child.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
happy you did it. Get that stupid sticker people put on the back of their cars. Get your fucking driver's license. Then fucking use some of that money you stole from Cheney and Rev. Buy a car and then put it on the back of the car. That's all you have to do. Go
No,
ahead.
but if he does that, he's gonna have to register the vehicle and get insurance, and eventually child support's gonna catch up with him. So
And then be like, oh fuck, dude.
yeah.
He's hit the radar again. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Go get him.
He's been laying low for like a motherfucker.
So
Last time we saw him, he paid $1 for a house, and we felt bad for him.
I took I think it was like a year and a half hiatus from running marathons. I ran 4 of them. I never ran the Steamtown one before.
All of them he did piss poor.
And I decided to train for the Steamtown Marathon. This is my first time doing a downhill marathon. I almost did everything that I was supposed to do. I think YouTube took up a lot of my time in terms of like some of my training or whatever, because obviously there was periods when I wasn't even on here.
Pause. So this motherfucker was like, I could train for marathon, but I'd have to do YouTube.
I had to stream by this tree that's definitely not poison ivy in the middle of the night, yelling at the dragoons. Yeah.
He acts like we don't know where he streams from. So he's like wandering through some fucking park, and he's thinking in the back of his head, I could be running a marathon right now, as he stumbles over the squirrels.
It's not like you're lowering yourself into an ice bath after a crazy workout or some shit, my guy. You're chilling with the other woodland creatures. All of you look petrified.
Oh man, I would take a little bit more global warming if we can get rid of that tree.
And when I was an
Fuck that tree, bitch.
here, I was running, and people got to understand the dedication that you got to have to this. Not only do I got to work to pay my bills and everything. Not only did I have to go through all that stuff with the house, but I got days when I'm only going to run 2 miles. Another day I'm going to run 5, and another day when I'm practicing running 21 miles.
Yeah, that's a terrible way of structuring your training.
Practicing running.
Think about how insanely overreached he must have been to do those runs. He was getting nothing out of them.
Yeah, but how much salt did you take in today? That's what I thought, bitch.
Running slow and having extremely sore legs when I finish, and then is expected to do the other things I have to do in my life.
Why don't you have Vecco massage him?
You know what I mean? And I made time to do those things.
Vecco?
Yeah, that's called being an adult and having a fucking hobby.
Yeah, and Vackel's an adult too. So
Yeah,
your
like
Vackel.
And consenting.
He's like, well, you have to make time.
Alive.
Like, yeah, we're fucking adults, you man.
Possibly
We
not
understand
alive.
how adulting works.
It's gendered.
Yeah, it's cisgendered. The fact that Copes has never brought race into that is actually weirdly revealing.
You just wait till he gets a little older. I got a
Okay.
feeling. I got a
Okay.
feeling about that one.
Enjoyed it. And as a matter of fact, I actually improved, if you ask me.
If we ask you, I would
We
love to
didn't.
ask you.
We didn't, by the way, G-Man.
Oh, ask. I was going to ask. Oh, no, I don't care.
Some of the training that I did was, which I think was kind of stupid in the beginning, but I was doing 2 long runs during the week during practice. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do an easy run, a tempo run, a speed run, a midweek run, which is supposed to be anywhere between 10 and 13 miles, and then your long run could be anywhere between anywhere between 18 to 22 miles.
Yeah, that is. I don't know what a fast run is.
I think it's where you run where you just let your arms do whatever the fuck you want them to do. God, I love to see G-Man run like that.
That's
See,
a
the
silly
funny thing
run.
is like I ran for a long time. I was a team captain for college, school record holder for college, multiple time all conference. I never heard of a fast run.
Well, how much salt did you take in before you did it? That's what I thought. Hey,
Evidently,
I was
not
doing
enough.
21 and
Not
20.
enough when
I'm
I
sorry,
ran
20
a
and 21
418
miles in my practice this particular time, because I was told the importance of having your legs strong for a downhill marathon. And like I said, there's a reason why I'm going through all of this, because like I said, Tad had said something extremely stupid in my chat, and I was want to give people a little bit of background about what I was doing. And yeah, I'm gonna put my face on camera a little bit later, so just
So you
give me
did
some
all
time here.
that to get
So
that
anyway,
result?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I heard
I
his
also love
feelings
that
really
he's
badly.
like outlining his fucking life story because Billy fucking was needling him over his marathon.
So one time I got hit by a car, and then I decided I'd learn how to run away from them.
And then I realized I wasn't faster than them.
And I
You
got
know,
hit
we've been
again.
calling this guy stupid for years, but this is what gets to him.
Oh yeah, dude. Like all I said was in his fucking thing was that G-Man, you might want to spend more time working out than being on here based on the marathon times. And now he did a stream.
I'll show them.
Oh fuck yeah.
I was doing all those trainings and everything and whatnot. And for those of you who don't know, I do suffer from sciatica. All right. So not only am
that's code word for UTIs.
Excessive multiple UTIs. Just
I do
destroyed his
love
back.
that there was one time when he was fucking hospitalized for a UTI that was so severe that it gave him back pain.
That his kidneys inflamed to the point where they were hitting his spine.
That's
Dude,
the dirtiest
you're
dick in the history of humanity.
You're such a fucking loser. Oh god.
I doing all these trainings and whatnot? I got to be mindful because I'm not supposed to be doing
Wash your
certain
penis.
exercises with sciatica. I literally had to take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen.
Which is nothing. It's literally
That's
nothing.
a lot of ibuprofen, bro.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It's not like my brother amount of ibuprofen,
No,
but it's an amount of ibuprofen.
That's an amount that most people have in a day. Like if you're fucked up, you will eat that. You will have that much. Because each of your pills is 200 milligrams usually.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's 4 ibuprofen a day.
Oh, dude, I've taken way more than 4 ibuprofen a day.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna shit blood.
Probably, but then if you take ibuprofen, you don't feel it. Problem solved, you bitch.
It's an anti-inflammatory for other muscles building.
My stomach
know,
ate
but-
itself. I don't have to eat anymore.
Exactly, nailed it. I don't know why I have to be a bitch.
And a muscle relaxer just to do some of my long runs sometimes because I wasn't
Wait,
going
so
to try
this
to.
idiot is taking a muscle relaxer before running 21
And
miles?
running. He's doing that and then running, using his muscles and trying not to turn into a wacky inflatable arm tube man.
When we wonder how he gets struck by vehicles. God,
You know,
damn it.
I gotta be honest. I'm amazed he's still alive. Like, I'm amazed that he hasn't found some way to poison himself with this level of reasoning. Like,
He's like Carrie's perfect victim. As
Oh,
Billy
God.
dies.
Dude. Thinking about G-Man and his life decisions always makes me laugh really hard.
Here, I was trying to really get ready for this marathon or whatever.
Or whatever.
I didn't do as much treadmill as I normally did. I did a lot of street runs. I was doing a lot of my long runs in Bayonne, New Jersey, in Jersey City, New Jersey, in Newark, New Jersey, and I was doing a lot of my long runs up in Bergen County. So I was going up and down
I don't know what that is.
a lot of hills.
I
When-
like how he expects us to know, like, what that means.
Dude, it's 100% like getting like. Have you ever been on the phone with like a niece or nephew, and then they just start describing shit that they're looking at, and you're like, I'm not a FaceTime.
Yeah, this is
you
the
dumb
ramblings of a 4-year-old. And
Yeah,
you're like,
and
how
you're
do you
like-
why do you sound like the drunkest person I've ever talked to, but you've never had a drink?
Fuck. Dude, like, oh man, When
Because
they
mommy had some drinks.
Yeah, fair. He's had some drinks actually. Technically, you think about it. Phil, he drank it through a
Has he?
straw. Yeah,
Yeah.
from his mom. The umbilical cord was a straw.
I was doing my training regimens.
I hear
Okay.
he likes to suck things through a straw to this day.
Beckel.
And it was very taxing on my body.
So is Beckel.
All right. You
You
have
beat me
to
to that
be
one.
a person that likes pain and I mean
With Beckel.
physical pain. You have to be okay with physical pain
You
in
get
order to
physical
run a
pain
marathon,
and
especially when you
physical
try to when you're doing the times that I'm doing, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute.
Terrible
No,
time.
your time is horrible.
Not the
Your
best.
time is if your time is reflective of how much pain you can endure, you cannot endure very much pain.
At all, dude.
Dude,
That-
you're running the same pace my fucking 50-year-old mother. Back when my mom was in her 50s, she would run like 10Ks at like 40 seconds faster per mile pace.
Oh, your mom was beating him?
I think over a full marathon, my mom would have beaten G-Man.
Oof.
But it's a very painful event to do. Okay. Now,
okay, someone
why
in
am
the
I talking
chat is just wrong.
about all of this?
God damn.
Tadit came on my YouTube channel and said, and he once again, this ain't the first time. This wouldn't be the second time. But Tadit has this thing where he criticizes the times that I have when I
Dude.
Because they're objectively hilarious.
Dude, you hype yourself up, you brag about how you're gonna do so good, and then you release it and you fucking shit the bed. It is some of the funniest shit on the planet. Oh my god. Dude,
He doesn't understand that the reason we find it funny is because he thinks like this is like a huge thing for him.
100%,
he-
and then we shit on it immediately.
You know what's crazy is like when I graduated my PhD,
Geek
I talked
room,
about that shit for
Jules,
like
burnt
a
toast,
day, and
all
I
these
didn't
other
even
little
talk.
fucking people
Like,
that don't
I
even fucking
talked
matter.
about it.
G-Man
less.
running like Ezra Miller in The Flash without the super speed.
That's fair.
Watch him go.
Do you realize that G-Man has talked more about this, bragging about this marathon than I did about me getting my PhD? Like, this is a big thing for him.
After you got your PhD, I said, but have you defeated any flat earthers?
Yeah, that was the
Adam.
thing. Is Billy made fun of my PhD
I mean,
more than I talked about it.
a lot. I still do.
Because, G-Man, I'm going to tell you something that you clearly were not raised to know.
Oh, how to
like-
wash your dick.
Well, there's a lot of things.
Don't do
Okay.
naked push-ups.
Don't Google whether your male cat is male. Okay, I get it. All right. Like,
See, look.
but he just doesn't understand that, like, dude, like, do it for yourself.
Of doctor stuff.
Doctor stuff, not that stuff, though.
See? Still
I have a
making fun of
theme problem. Could I see you about a theme problem, or is it just stuff?
it. Just stuff.
Run my marathon. Anybody who's actually run a marathon and listening to this knows that if you participate in the marathon, all of the runners there are supporting each other regardless of your time.
So
Yeah,
people
because you're
are-
engaging in collective masochism.
My goodness gracious.
Sam is our Jewish Flash. No pennies left unfound.
That's fucked up.
Thank you, Sam's Jewish ancestors.
That's messed up, bro.
I didn't give it. I just laughed and then thanked them.
A little too hard, Bill.
Oh,
A
dude, that
little-
shit was so good.
Taddy, you should know where this is going, Taddy, and you ain't gonna like it, okay?
That other idiots are
Uh-oh.
cheering you on, even though you're terrible. Is that where
You
you're
know where this is going.
Yeah, you're making
And
up
you're not gonna
excuses.
like
The
it.
sun was in your eyes, and you would have made it if you didn't take the arrow to the knee.
Oh,
But
you know where it's going. Billy.
Everybody is supporting each other regardless of their time. I'm telling you, keep going. You can do it. You can do it. I was
Okay, everyone in the gym, when you're lifting heavy or there's powerlifters around you, they will support everyone around them. But if I kept on bragging about how good I am at lifting and then I could barely rep out 135 on any exercise, everyone should make fun of me.
Yeah,
That's the equivalent.
that's how you learn.
giving people advice that was behind me regarding cramps that they was going through because I was going through the same muscle cramps myself.
How are you giving advice with anyone behind you? There wasn't any.
Shape niffles. You have anything to say
About
about
how
that?
they needed to use more of their
Don't you have to go
thighs
fast
and
to get
less of their hips. How they needed to slow down a little bit. How they need to shake some things off. How they need to get some more electrolytes in their body.
Could you imagine that you're like running a marathon and like you're having a tough marathon and then fucking Gary is giving you advice midway through?
Dude, that's what I said in the chat. I think that's what got me blocked, but because Isabella's a fat bitch. I said, yeah, and G-Man stayed back in the third grade 4 times to help out the slow kids. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You guys don't laugh at it, you
No.
fucking bitches.
You know what I mean?
I wasn't listening.
Die.
But they was very supportive to me too. They told me, look, when you start out, you don't go too fast. You don't do this. This is your first time on the course. Wear these kind of shoes. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Minutes straight on my YouTube channel. And I look a whole lot better than you, dude. With
That's true. You're pretty ugly, Billy.
Thanks, buddy. Dude, one of us is wearing a Goodwill Looney Tunes shirt
Yeah.
in front of a wallpaper that you put there on purpose that covers up the 240p microphone, a camera that you have.
Hey, at least that collar's hanging on better than some of his other.
That's because it's the new one from the fucking goddamn Goodwill.
They make
I almost
Looney
call it
Tunes
an
shirt?
Olive Garden shirt.
Yeah.
G-Man is really proof that money can't buy class.
100%.
Wearing revealing clothes. Oh, whole lot better than you. All right.
Wait,
And I'm in
what? Wait, what? He wants to.
There it is.
He's trying to compare. Is he wearing male lingerie?
I don't know. I don't know if he's talking about just a dude. And you could have just said tank top, bro.
Yeah, that was the gayest possible phrasing of that.
Fuck me, dude. Absolutely not.
better shape than you. And if
You're objectively not.
you believe that I'm wrong, I will agree for charity.
No. I'm already saying no, because you're going to try to be in the same room as me. And no.
I will do it for charity.
Based on how you touch drag, absolutely not.
I will meet you in person and I will rape.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Oh, Billy, run.
That was the best pause with the face.
Yeah.
Of what he
That
said.
was the worst pause.
Run backwards. Get away from this fuck.
No, I can basically stand still. I'm good.
I'm just saying, man, like, if he drugs you.
You for 26 miles and let's see how you do.
Okay. Well, since I have a driver's license, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win.
He might hit you right on your windshield, though.
Dude, I got those good ones. Weep. Get the fuck off.
Come on, I like to get my laugh on, and I know when I'm going to win. The challenge I'm giving to you.
You have to complete my challenge first, which most likely you won't survive. So, do my warm-up bench. 185, 410.
Is a guarantee.
Oh, and film it. Please film it.
W for me and a guarantee L for you. All right. So
He came on camera just to prove he's a fucking idiot.
Daddy came on my YouTube channel. Oh, gee, man, your time was terrible. My time was 4 hours and 34 minutes when I crossed the finish line.
No, it wasn't. It was
If you go-
4:35. That's what the chip said. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're literally wearing a chip that they electronically time.
Go to the official site. I believe it's at 4 hours and 35 minutes, I think. But when I crossed the finish line, it was 4 hours and 34 minutes.
No, you're stupid, and you didn't.
When
know
I went
where
on the site, I
finish
think-
line was. Fucking idiot.
It was like 4 hours and 35 minutes. And just to be 100% sure, I'm going to say 4 hours and 40 minutes because honestly, it doesn't make a difference, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
I did.
You would have finished
I
even
averaged.
worse.
If the people who actually did go on the site to see how good I did,
How bad? Not how good.
I came in 600. And I think I was number 622 on the site. I didn't check that before I came on here, but I think I came in 622. The slowest runner was 36 years old.
Fucking so.
Yeah.
Who cares?
well,
Yeah, he's slow
that-
as fuck too. You're both slow. What?
72-year-old beat you both.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what?
And-
I'm taller than Billy, and Dikembe Mutombo is also taller than Billy.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't see the connect. Do you guys see the connection? Because I don't.
Isn't he Jewish too?
I don't think they have Jews in the Congo, Billy.
I thought he converted after he got into America.
I'm not Googling this because this sounds like nonsense.
It definitely does sound like nonsense, so I'm just trying it.
And this person finished at 7 hours and 25 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I was 3 hours faster than the 36-year-old.
Yeah, that's pathetic for that 36-year-old.
Dude, you're like those fucking
Doesn't help
dipshits
you.
that compare their lives to Shani. I'm doing way better than her. Fucking congratulations at meeting the bare minimum, Schneider. I mean, random person.
Oh, you like how he doesn't do his own content anymore? Just uploads news clips that kind of agree with his narrative.
No, Meryl news clips? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Now, some of the things that Tatted and some of the people are saying is, oh, G-Man let a 72-year-old. That 72-year-old that you're talking about, that was his
You guys don't even understand. This was a different breed of 72-year-old.
This isn't your grandpa's 72. Fuck me, dude. You have to make excuses for a 72-year-old beating you, bro.
He was the most badass 72-year-old that ever lived.
I'm pretty sure he drove a Harley.
Definitely.
13th or 14th marathon. This was only my 5th.
Yeah, and he's on his 13th or 14th.
And I'm not a person that's been running my
He's had
whole
more
life.
life than you have.
You understand what I'm saying? I had to teach myself how to do this. And
He had to teach himself how to run.
It's called putting one foot in front of the other, dipshit. It is not running is not a complex sport, skill-wise. Quite simple.
the very fact that I have to explain this to a person like Tatted tells you the kind of person that he is. There is a reason, ladies and gents, that I call
an asshole.
Yeah, you're a dickhead.
Yeah, I've never shied away from that.
Yeah, he acts like he's exposing this.
Oh my god. Snyder Handyman already did that.
the geek room the things that I call them. I'm not trying to call them names for the sake of calling them names. I call them fatty Jedi.
You call Frank a fucking stalker and a wife beater.
It's fatted. Say fatted Jedi, you fuck.
Because it's like tatted. He doesn't.
And he can't even spell
he doesn't
fatty,
understand
so...
he doesn't understand words at all. Like
For a
back in
reason,
the
I
day,
call Frank a stalker for a reason, and I call that show a racist platform for a reason. Because the things that I hear and the things that I hear them say, and I'm not the only person. Go ask Jesus is Lord.
Oh, cool. Can ask a fucking moron what they think. That's cool. I'm gonna get right onto that. A fucking goddamn idiot. Absolutely fucking not.
Go ask Veckel. Go ask a lot of those guys.
Another fucking moron.
oh yeah, go ask the fucking Ben Carson brigade over there.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Billy, let me ask you a question. If
No.
the Big Bang happened, how is Earth still here?
Who's king? Who's the king? Who's the king of the animal kingdom? That is something that G-Man has said.
Yeah, G-Man got in a fight over. Where's their palace? Fucking kill you.
That's what they think about the geek room, right?
We don't fucking care.
No, I assume people are going to have some sort of a negative idea, connotation when they think about this show.
Yeah,
That's if they know what the fuck it is.
If anyone runs up to me in public, are you tatted from the... I'm immediately putting my guard up. I'm immediately...
Yeah, like we have fucking degenerates that follow us. They're in our chats.
Yeah, they say some funny fuck shit. It's usually pretty funny. Usually mean against me, though.
So
I feel like Wilson's one of those dudes who like fully lights up a cigarette and smokes blowing the fucking smoke in your face, and then 3 minutes later says, "Oh, did you want a cigarette?" So I think I already had one from the secondhand smoke, buddy.
I finished at 4 hours and 34 minutes, and I am proud. And the reason why
You shouldn't be.
I mean, the bars have been kept pretty low his entire life.
You
so.
you should be a lot like your stepdad, and I'm very proud of you. Okay, like
Oh, I thought you were going to say disappear.
No,
Yeah.
that's his actual dad.
Yeah, his stepdad stayed in his life and beat the fuck out of him.
Or his own experience with fatherhood as well.
He
Gave him the old Allahu Akbar, fucking G-Man's torso.
Long before E. Honda was throwing out the 1,000-hand slap, G-Man was catching similar beatdowns from his stepdad.
Jesus Christ, nerding spicy. Been a member for 30 months. I want a refund. No.
No.
proud
late.
is because I average 10-minute miles for the entire marathon, going downhill for the very first time.
See, I'm pretty sure like in like high school, they made us be able to walk a mile in about 11 minutes. So like,
Yeah, you're talking about like
Yeah.
a power walk if you're anywhere near like 11 or 12 minutes.
If you've never ran a marathon before, and then the first 8 miles of the marathon that you're running is nothing but downhill. The elevation, ladies and gents, was 1,700 feet.
don't know, don't care.
That's how high we started. I forget what it was when we came down. It might have been 600 or something like
Thanks.
that.
That's a completely meaningless figure then.
And then we finished 20 leagues under the sea.
I like how he's acting as if
Remember that book?
a net downhill is bad for your time.
That makes it work.
Yeah, he was-
easier. Have you ever ran up
Gravity
a
was
mountain?
nothing,
Have
it's
you ever
crazy.
went down a mountain? Like, fuck. Also, hiking people are weird.
level or whatever. But the point
What?
I'm fucking weird. So like,
There it is.
I've
Sam.
hiked.
Yeah.
of the matter is that I did that, and my hamstrings by mile 13
The only reason Sam's hikes because it's free.
were finished. They were finished.
Partially.
I was
Not
walking
lying.
sometimes
Not a deterrent.
at mile 13 and made myself run to finish that marathon. Okay, this is the first marathon, some of the positives, where I didn't just stop for 20 or 30 minutes to deal with cramps. I ran through the cramps, and I am so proud of that. It's not even.
Dude, he's about to say
He's
the cringiest
he's so
line in
proud
the
of
world.
himself.
He's about to say the cringiest line in the world. I love it. What's going on?
It's funny because, again, I'm suffering from sciatica. I'm suffering from a lot of back pain. You know what I mean? That ain't never going to go away. That's going to be with me for my entire life.
Queen Cat Lady, I think you know the answer to that question.
And I ran through these cramps because, honestly and truthfully, some of these back spasms that I've experienced was a lot worse than these cramps. Now, Taddy, I would like to hear
maybe
your
it's
video.
your dumb. Maybe it's your dumbass training scheme. Like,
No, it's produced such great results. What do you mean?
About how when you ran your marathon and you're
I don't want to run a marathon. I don't talk about how awesome I'm going to be at running this marathon because I'm training for this marathon. That's not something I've ever said in my life. But if someone tells me that they're about to do it and then do as poorly as you did, I'm going to point and laugh. That's how these things work, you fucking moron.
legs felt like they was going to fall off.
My arms feel like they're going to fall off with a lot of exercises. You couldn't do anything I can do.
How you finished, and I don't know what your time is. So that's right. You never ran one of them before.
Got him.
So you wouldn't know.
what?
Do you even know how to walk?
I also like how he's like acting as if like running a marathon is like the definition of masculinity.
See,
Yeah.
because I thought I was eating black olives and a little bit of your own jizz. See, that's what I'd heard previously.
Fuck. Okay, no. Oof. I just realized something. So you remember?
If he was finished at mile 13, he didn't train worth a shit.
True.
Yeah, true.
Also, mayoral at olives. My bad.
Okay, so does everyone remember why
Equity
G-Man,
higher olives.
why G-Man quit
That's
his first dream?
Wait, what?
Do you remember why G-Man quit his first dream job?
See, I
Being
don't.
a professional wrestler.
Oh, okay, no, not after getting hit by the first. Okay, the second one.
The special ed teacher.
There it is. And he wishes he could bow up with him.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
everyone's asking the question, why would he still want to give Rev a house or an RV when he kicked a kid, like a special needs kid? I figured it out.
He got to do the thing they wouldn't let me do.
Yeah, he's fucking pro kicking special needs
So
kids.
wait a minute.
He's a kindred spirit.
You're kind of saying, like, in a way, Rev is Gary's hero?
I also feel like you could be like the most allowing person.
And it's on a loop now.
I fixed it.
Like you could be the most accepting person in the world, but I'm pretty sure anyone that I ask is gonna have a hard line of, yeah, if you beat the shit out of kids, I really don't want to be your friend. It seems like a low bar. Maybe I'm insane, but seems low.
Yeah.
Like how Frank is in the corner, like, hell yeah, they're talking about kid abuse, but not my kind.
Right, Taddy?
Right.
You have no idea. Just like
That's the kind I do. To
I
my
can't tell
wife.
you what it's like to bench press 350 pounds. I can't tell you what that's like.
Absolutely, you could not. You should try.
I can
No
tell you what it's like
spotter.
to bench press 300 pounds.
No, you cannot.
No, there's 0% chance, G-Man. You're not. We've seen videos of you. You're not
Yeah.
very athletic.
Yeah,
We
I
see
don't-
you at the
I don't
gym.
buy
Them
it.
shits were fucking hilarious, dude. Like, why do you think like 90% of Red Shot Sherwood's shit in your chat was do more workout videos? Because he was laughing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, more of those.
But I can't tell you what it's like to bench press 350 pounds.
You can't tell me what it's like to bench press 200 pounds. You're a bitch.
Okay. This is why you don't deserve to be considered somebody who should be respected in the scientific field, because you don't.
Okay.
I definitely
He
shouldn't.
doesn't.
I
He doesn't work in a scientific field.
I definitely shouldn't though. Like, fuck
Yeah.
me. Like,
You're not a part of their world, so why should they?
dude, oh my god. Like, if we have a government that's like, hey, Billy, we want you to be like the secretary of some sort of like weird scientific project, we're
Okay,
fucked.
so what? We're living in Somalia. What now?
Yeah, we're fucked. Some shit has desperately gone wrong, and I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. But like, absolutely not.
don't even know the difference between amino acids, proteins, building muscle fibers, getting stronger, getting bulkier, as opposed to building endurance. You know nothing.
He's
You can
bulking.
you can do both. You can do both at the same time. Like NFL players do it all the time. Like they also have to be big, and they also have to be fast, and they also have to be able to run long periods of time. Like you can do it all. You're very fucking stupid.
Thing about that. What you know about is, G-Man, your time was terrible. I tell you what, Taddy, we both work out. We both
I know I do. Based on your times, I don't think you do.
work out.
Not
We
effectively.
both work out. Taddy, what do you think I need to do, Taddy, to be a better endurance athlete?
Well, you're about to start talking about your diet and the weird shit you do. Don't do that. Yeah, so like we're gonna get into that, and I like how you're asking me these questions. And fat ass Sabella with her fucked up hairline blocked me. So that's
You know,
fun.
to be honest, Sabella's hairline is worse than mine was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Billy, she would know more about physical activity than either you or G-Man would, so she's the expert here.
From always running away from Bruce.
Yeah,
And
but he
believe
doesn't-
you me,
without the
And running
feet,
into
you know.
and running into fucking Corky's arms. It's two
Yeah.
directions to that running, Bill.
Dude,
Billy
could-
wants to slap me right
Dude,
now.
could you imagine Corky being a reprieve for you?
That's like looking forward to genital warts. You're just like, yeah, it's genital warts. You're like, that's not AIDS.
Or you make an alarm clock that only wakes you up by punching you straight in the testicles. You're like, oh, yay, it's morning. I'm gonna hit the snooze.
That's like that episode of House where they found out that that the patient he was posing had syphilis, not brain cancer.
Well, that's like the fucking when G-Man was in the hospital. He had UTIs, not back spasms.
it's not bench pressing. It's not bench pressing. Can you?
Bench pressing is a really good exercise, no matter like what type of physique you're trying to build.
Yeah, you just don't have to emphasize it if you're running because it's not
Yeah.
that important.
No, but it's still good for your upper body and keeping your like core strong. So, like, you're fucking dumb.
You give me your scientific take on what I need to do to be a better endurance athlete. You can
Go back in time and make your mom not drink while she was pregnant with you.
That's actually probably true.
Or drink more, so we wouldn't have to worry about you. Never mind.
can't tell me that. You want to know
My
why?
body
Because you're too
later.
busy picking up heavy weight. If me and you got on a treadmill and I said put your treadmill on 10 and I put mine on 10, you're stopping before me. I promise you that.
Dude, I usually put it right around 10 and then do an incline of 12. I'm actually, for a
G-Man,
fat guy, I'm actually pretty fast.
you wouldn't be going downhill that time. Your time would be worse.
You're stopping before me. I'm gonna go an hour and a half. How long can you go in practice, bud?
At 10 miles an hour?
This is starting
No.
to sound vaguely sexual.
It's also, he's not going to be able to go an hour and a half.
No,
That's like,
and also I'll be laughing as
That's
he
over half.
flies off of it, and my feet are on the side the whole entire time, and he didn't notice. Because he's stupid.
And then on top of that, I'll finish with that, get some water, and then do some Stairmaster. And then when I'm done with the Stairmaster, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do some squats. And then when I'm done with the squats, I'm going to go to work. And when I'm done with work, I'm going to do another 10 miles. You can't do that, Taddy. And I wouldn't put you down for that because you don't know.
Okay, now you can do my exercises quick. We're going to start our squats with a 275, or no, 245s is what, 225? And then 225 is 275. So 275 that we're going to warm up with.
Where was all this bravado during the race, though? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, you got all this mouth to talk about how you can outdo everybody at everything, but when it came down to actually doing it, you flopped.
Yeah, you lost to a 75-year-old man. But like a cool one.
The most badass one to ever live, Billy. You don't understand. This guy had tattoos.
Dude, when he got there, an eagle landed on his shoulder and went, caw.
Know anything about endurance, about building endurance. You know nothing about that.
We absolutely do.
There are many atheists on here who I
watch your videos. You don't think I've built up some endurance?
What the fuck
what does
is
atheism have to do with any of this?
It always goes back to atheism, Sam. Come on, you know this. Always. Doesn't matter what the topic is. Fucking atheist.
Suzuki Das, Lee Lemon, several of them that I gave credit to, who helped me in the past, and I'm not even a fan of Suzuki Das.
I hate you, Queen Cat Lady. That's not funny.
Suzuki Das hasn't been around in over a half a decade. Why are you guys talking about him still?
I don't know. He brought up fucking the fact that women and men aren't equal today because he can't beat the shit out of women, and that.
Let me tell you what Admindum said today.
And then he said that women and men are equal, and you can let a woman into a boxing ring with Mike Tyson. And I'm like, I think an average woman boxer could beat the fuck out of Mike Tyson right now. He's 1,000.
Yeah,
So fucking stupid.
He's not the Mike Tyson of the '90s, if that's what you're thinking,
Yeah,
G-Man.
that's where his brain's rattled into.
Lee Lemon and me have been friends on here for 10 years.
Don't know who that is.
And she's an atheist.
Random atheist chick.
And she gave me advice on what to do. You understand?
If she
And
gave
what-
you the advice to have the regimen that you have, she was really stupid too.
Or trolling.
Oh, this was back in the era when we all noticed that G-Man would treat white women differently.
Oh, yeah, when he gets in
Yeah.
that trance. That's why I used to treat Toast really good, and then he found out she's, like, native and shit.
That tracks. Putting that in the next video.
Why is it that they understand this stuff and you don't?
What? How is that on me?
You made the decision.
I'll tell you why. Because you're a fraud and you're a phony. I don't even think you can bench
You're a
press
big
350
fatty phony.
I can.
1T.
I think.
Fatty.
You know what I think? I think that you're all talking. You ain't no action. You ain't got no.
Yeah, this is getting less than vaguely sexual now. the veil's starting to fall. Uh-oh, Billy. I'm starting to think that pause earlier wasn't just an accident.
No. Sam's met me in real life and realizes that I'm not a tiny fella. Like, I look like a little fucking powerlifter. It's because that's what I was.
So you're built
Yeah.
like a fire plug then, huh?
Yeah, he's kind of like Gimli. with worse hair, but Gimli.
No action whatsoever. Why don't you do a video actually running 10 miles and record the whole video?
No.
Because we both know I got videos doing
Boring
that.
as
Weird.
fuck.
Because we do know you have videos of it, and they're fucking hilarious.
It's yours.
I don't live on the fucking internet.
Where is yours? If I was doing this on my laptop right now, I'll be showing
There's
people a
my
lot of
day.
stuff on the other channel that you think that nobody saw before. As a matter of fact, I think I should just do something like that live, and I think I will next time, just to get my laugh on. Maybe I'll do 500 jumping jacks on camera without breaking a sweat.
Wait, how old are we? Why is he doing jumping jacks?
Oh, dude. His
Without
dad can do more
breaking a
jumping jacks than your
sweat.
dad.
That's also really weird if you do 500 jumping jacks and you're just bone dry. Like, I feel your skin. Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Jokes on you, G, man. My dad definitely can beat up your dad. He was that 75-year-old that beat you up. Caw.
You know what I mean? So
G-Man's 0-2 against
There's a di-
septuagenarians.
difference, Tadit, between constructive criticism.
I wasn't giving you constructive criticism. I was
He was
shitting on
making
you.
fun of you.
Fuck
the
you,
point
bitch.
of it was that wasn't constructive.
I hope you don't do good. I hope you stub your toe every half mile. Fuck you.
Billy just open ass shit on you, and you thought it was constructive criticism. You dumb fuck.
He's so stupid. But like, think about it. It's this type of thinking that makes me laugh so much that somehow he's taken in a whole group of people.
Oh, dude. It's because he doesn't like
Alright.
Shanny anymore. He facilitated child
pretty
abuse, but
much
doesn't
it.
like Shanny anymore. But are we still cool?
And just criticize. Oh, Jimmy, your time was terrible.
Also, I watched a decent chunk of your fucking shitty stream, Draven. You're a fucking idiot. No one likes you. Just say our name, stop being a bitch, and you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, he
I
starts
don't-
stammering all over the place.
Well, let's
instead
be
of
frank
saying it.
about this. Kill it. Nope.
Kill your stream.
There it is. Boom. Bran saved it. Not in my graph.
But you don't got a time to compare it to. When you ran
I can compare it to the other people you raced against. You fucking idiot.
Including
Like-
the
Yeah, dude,
72-year-old.
you're in the bottom 20% of your age group. You're not very fast.
Yeah, and then it's like
It's cool that you ran it. Glad you enjoyed running it. Not something you should flex about.
Yeah, and you had a decent sample size, and the sample size proved that you're a fucking slow dumbass. You're as
that
good
to
as
yourself.
running as you are at thinking.
your marathon, Taddy, how did you do? You
I don't do marathons. I don't brag about doing marathons. That's you.
He ate 16 hot dogs, Gary.
Huh. A marathon watched all of Stranger Things once. Does that count?
never ran one before. You probably would have a heart
It probably took me more than 4 hours though.
attack if you tried too, right?
But I don't fucking know. I'm not doing it. Running is boring.
I'm not a cardiologist. Not
I'll tell you what, I'm going to run Steamtown again next year because I'm determined to do 3.5 hours so I can qualify for Boston and New York because that's my goal.
Yeah, you want to shave. You want to
G-Man,
shave a full hour off.
He wants the meal. He's coming for it.
That's never happening, G-Man.
Dude, he has to.
Like, you have to
Dude,
realize.
he has to get hit by that Buick. Okay, like halfway through.
I like how we're just changing the make of the car to more ridiculous ones.
My goal is not to bench
Okay.
press 350 pounds right now.
He was hit by
Why
a
don't you-
saber.
You join the same race and let's see how you do.
I'd rather kill
Go for
myself
it.
than be in Scranton.
It's a statement uttered by everyone in Scranton, though, to be fair.
Yeah, like
I
dude,
went to where the rich people take their dogs to the dog park there.
Of course you.
That
fucking
was
did.
nice, but then they
That was
shit
the
all over
most Sam shit that's ever fucking came out. I went to the part where there's nice people and there's rich, and then there was dogs, and I had a good time. My name's Sam.
and then they shit on the pores.
Oh my god! In my mind now, Sam's just sitting there watching his dog playing at the dog park, and little old lady sits next to him, and she goes, "Working class, am I right?"
Not exactly that, but not exactly that.
I would rather drop dead of a heart attack 10 times over than let you beat me, because it will never ever happen.
I beat you in pretty much everything in life.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
I didn't have to buy a house for $1. Yes, I didn't. No, I didn't.
But you could.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna buy the Leaning Tower of Scranton for $1. Like, dude,
That
he
bitch
got.
is gonna become one with the road soon.
That fucking house is an eyesore.
Like, all right, caramba. Do you? Okay, I'll tell you what.
Did this motherfucker just unironically say "I caramba" in 2023?
He did.
Yeah.
Dude, his brain is stuck in 1995, bro.
What the fuck? If you'd said that in 1995, I would have said, "What the fuck?"
That was out of date 30 years ago.
At it. Why don't you go back into the geek room and educate your audience of trolls and go out there and explain to everybody what's the difference between cardio and building muscle?
Okay, so the difference mainly is the cardio is just, you want to raise your heart rate for a good period of time and move your muscles depending on what type of group you're working on, usually Stairmaster, treadmill, elliptical, shit like that. Building muscle is a shit ton of other shit. Like, there's so much stuff you can do to build muscle, and depending on the muscle groups, on what you would actually have to do to build certain muscles. There's a bunch of them. So it's not just like a 1-to-1 ratio. Is that it? Okay.
There you go, Gare Bear.
You fucking moron.
What's the difference between strength training and cardio?
What's the difference between me never bragging about doing a marathon and you always bragging about doing a marathon and me doing it and you barely doing it? Like, what's the difference there?
I would use some other big words, but I'm afraid I might blow your head up a little bit.
I'm smarter than you.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what you're talking about, dude.
That is a very low bar.
The point of the matter is that when I ran
Because G-Man's fucking stupid as shit.
this race, I passed the finish line. Do you know how many people in the world actually run a marathon?
You know how many people are
Yeah, not that many, because it's boring as shit to run a lot.
You know how many people serve this country? I'm still in a minority there, so suck my dick.
I believe less than 11% of the
where's
planet
Billy's Day?
runs a.
Yeah, I already have that. It's Veterans Day. How this motherfucker? This motherfucker.
Well, first off, it is way lower than 11%. Secondly, why does he think 11% is a tiny number? That's not a tiny number.
Oh, where's the? Oh shit! Here's this one.
Media intern. When I find something that I'm really serious about, I am very driven. I'm Audrey Merwin.
In 2015, he suffered a frightening fall on the sidewalk outside his home. I twisted and landed.
Why is this 2 minutes long? What the fuck? Oh no!
What the fuck?
No, fuck it. Me being a mixed race individual who is Irish, Puerto Rican, Italian. I was a slave 3 fucking times. Where's my day? Where's my day?
Where's his day?
He said that during Hispanic History Month.
He was a slave 3 times, Billy. I don't
One
think you
of them
understand.
was Hispanic.
No, but where's his day?
They even do Italian Day Parade.
The Italian, Puerto Rican, whatever else he said. Where's
I
that?
don't remember
day?
the other one.
Gotta
Why
be
do I
an
always
Irish
forget that?
Italian slaves.
Irish.
I mean, Irish people weren't
St. Patrick's Day. Dude,
Yeah, but
we just
all together.
Okay, Cinco de Mayo, because we're Puerto Rican, so Mexican. And then you got the Italian Day Parade, which I don't know when you guys are
Wait,
sober
are you trying to
enough.
say that Puerto Ricans are just Mexicans who can surf on fucking floating doors really well?
No, dude, we have our driver's license. Just come over here.
want to
And
speak
then-
to the president of Puerto Rico right now.
Oh God, I can't believe he said that about the Virgin Islands.
Puerto Rico.
Here's some paper towels. See, you're wet. Fucking, what was the other one? Irish. The St. Patty's Day, dude. There you go. You got all 3 days.
Hey, look,
Shut the fuck
there
up.
we go. You just got to combine them into one for him, or he's not happy.
Okay, maybe there'll be an Irish Day parade on fucking St. Patrick's Day, and it's on a Tuesday, so Taco Tuesday. Boom.
Fuck yeah. See, you got a
Marathon.
day.
And finishes it. You are not part of the 11%, dude. You are not elite. Period.
Dude, you're a borderline hobo.
Yeah, you're being real liberal with the word borderline. if I'm being honest.
Like, I'm guessing you probably have about $5,000 left of that fucking money you sold the house for, and I think it's because you gave all that
Yeah.
money to Pookie and them, and you have no receipts, and none of them are paying Simple Gary back. Absolutely fucking not.
No,
What you are is a guy on here with no self-esteem who feels very low
That sounds about like me.
That's fair.
about himself and wants to get on the internet and go, oh, yeah, G-Man, your talk was terrible, G-Man.
I love getting psychoanalyzed by a moron.
There was somebody that did 7 hours and 20, and I would never contact them and go, yo, that was just terrible.
That's probably because that guy's
Yeah, 'cause I
probably
don't
not
know
a
that.
cunt.
they're not
It's
they're not
weird.
on the internet saying fuck shit 24/7 while also bragging about how badass they're going to be in this race or marathon.
Yeah, there's a very particular set of circumstances for someone to get shit on for doing a marathon, and you checked all those boxes off, my guy. Like,
I guess be proud. I don't know.
That person passed the finish line and that person accomplished their goal. I'm going to give them a pat in the back. And I'm a competitive person doing that. See the difference between me and you, Tatted?
I achieved a lot in life. I pay my taxes. I don't have to hide from child support. My family likes me.
You haven't been hit by 4 cars.
I haven't hit by 4 cars. I haven't had a shit ton of UTIs. I have a stable career. I've never bought.
Mom didn't drink in utero.
Not knowingly.
You've never stolen from church.
I've never stolen from church. I've never bought a house for $1 from my newly homeless friends. Like, there's a lot of shit I've never done, bro.
Now,
It's a hell of a
don't get
bucket
me wrong. If I was attempting to do something that involved strength, where I was trying to do a
I would give you the worst advice. If you were trying to lift some shit, I'm giving you the worst advice. If you're not doing curls until your arm extends to the point where you can hear your elbows creak, you're not doing it deep enough. That's the type of shit I start saying.
Just make sure you put it all the way in like your stomach and back.
When you're doing deadlifts, only do straight back. Like if you use your legs at all, you're a bitch.
That's what I've always heard that.
Jerk
Always.
in
Lift with your
motion.
back, not with your legs.
Jerk in motion to the left.
deadlift or a bench press or pull-ups or something like that, a bicep curl or something like that or whatever, right?
Oh, good. I'm glad Gina knows all the exercises.
And I failed miserably, and I could and
That's all fine and
let's say I
well,
got on
Gary.
camera and I was barely able to do like 100 pounds or something like that, right? Then you got something to criticize me about.
No, you have to brag about doing it first, and then have something. to
G-Man,
brag
we're
about.
not criticizing you because you're slow. I mean, I
am.
But like most of the reason why I'm criticizing you is because you think that like you need to flex about how slowly you ran things, and you say dumb shit like you're gonna qualify for Boston and try to compete with the elite runners.
And you get hit by cars.
I will bet you $1,000, G-Man, that you will not qualify for Boston in the next calendar year.
What odds are we given?
He can give me 250.
Okay, so
4 to
4 to 1
1.
odds. Okay. Okay,
I've been
G-Man.
really cocky about these odds lately, though. So
Right.
that's
I know. There you go, G-Man. There you go. You can make a cool, easy $1,000. That's 1,000 homes for you. And fucking go ahead, dude.
Especially if I got on here and started bragging. But because you don't
So
run,
pretty soon he's gonna have
There it is.
$1,001,000, guys.
There it is. Listen to this.
barely able to do like 100 pounds or something like that, right? Then you got something to criticize me about. Especially if I got on here and started bragging.
That's literally what you did.
That's literally.
That's why we're here.
like how do you hit?
Ladies and gentlemen,
the
we're
point?
gathered here today because of literally that. What the fuck just fell out of your face? That's it.
But because you don't run and you don't know what it's like to run in a marathon, what are you really saying to me? What you're saying to me is that you wish you were me and you.
I am really sure that's not what he was saying. I think we're back to the sexual part. What do you think, Bran?
Yeah. They're going to be one.
I need you to be.
Dude, let me ask you a question. Have you ever, at any instance in your life, been like, man, I'm kind of jealous of Gary?
Have you ever been going to the bathroom and going, this is too smooth?
I feel like this should burn more.
How come I'm standing here pissing and not screaming?
My back feels perfectly fine.
My pee hole doesn't feel like glass is going through it.
My dick is clean.
Yeah, no, I've dude, if I Freaky Friday into Care Bear, oh my god,
That's worse than, I'm gonna be honest, it's worse than me Freaky Fridaying with Jello.
Try it again, goddamn.
Oh, it's way worse.
Way worse.
Oh, dude, dude, if I Freaky Friday into Jello, like you wouldn't even notice it for a few hours because you just be so goddamn high. You're like, oh, I'm going to sleep. And you wake up like 4 hours when you get sober, like, well, this fucking sucks, and you're gonna get high again. And then his mom comes and brings you food, so it wouldn't be that bad.
That sounds like a fucking decent existence.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but if you freaking Friday into fucking G-Man and you go like take your morning piss, you're gonna start screaming.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Like, comfortable peas are a thing of the past.
For Gary Bear.
There's zero chance I'm crossing the road if I Freaky Friday into Gary Bear.
Yeah, you're just like, what happens to your feet? Just automatically orient towards the car.
Yeah.
They just have this weird response and subconscious to run into a car.
He heard you walk against traffic, like right into it. That's the way he took it.
I think that Saturn is looking at me funny. I can get weird with an automobile.
You can't do it. That's what it is. You're jealous, Tatted.
Acura's got a lot of fucking mouth over there.
Got him.
You're jealous. You're jealous. You're jealous because I ran a marathon.
And your Looney Tunes shirt.
And I finished it 5 times. And I have 5 medals.
I have a absolute fuck ton of medals.
Yeah,
I don't have any of my medals from when I competed because that shit is lame.
My medals aren't participation trophies.
Yeah, you basically got honorable mentions, my guy.
I got medals from this weird thing. It's called the United States Navy. So go fuck yourself. Like.
I mean, I was good at sports, so I got medals from placing well.
You were good at sports, and your parents could not have to just send you to the military because you're fucking rich. Shut the fuck up.
Where's yours? I have 5 medals. Where's yours, Tatted?
On my uniform upstairs. That I still fit into.
You don't have any.
I have a lot of them, actually.
Okay?
I probably have more than drag.
Documentation, and I taught you this a long time ago, Tatted. Documentation beats conversation, my friend.
Yay, I'm glad he has a new saying, and he's never told me that before.
I'm a person that gets results.
Not good ones.
I'm not a person on here. I get results.
That's literally all you do.
Yeah, that's why yours...
Wait, what were your contract videos, bro?
That.
It's like when you and your little crew said, "Oh, Jimmy, I can't get no information about nobody." I think I blew you guys out the water on that one, didn't I?
You get shit on me,
We've
bitch.
always known that you were creepy and duplicitous.
I don't care if we're in the water or not. Don't blow me, Gary.
Oh, God, I'm in the Navy.
I'm all about results. So if you're gonna come on here and say that G-Man,
G-Man's a gay sea otter. He blows other dudes out in the water.
That would explain that noise.
and you
Okay, I can't unhear it now. But guess who Mandy said this guess who Nerdy and Spicy said this motherfucker sounds like?
Who?
Oh, give me a second.
Sounds just like the victim of a Kia Soul.
Okay, she said he sounds like this when he laughs.
I'm sorry, that leg's gonna have to come off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Unhear that shit.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of the doctor in him.
Good old Hibbert.
your time was terrible, yeah. I expect that to come out of the mouth of a person that's never ran before.
Or someone who can read.
I've ran before. I haven't ran a marathon. G-Man, you're slow.
Okay.
Brian, you, God damn it. Yeah, it's there now. It's not going anywhere.
Okay, wait.
Fiction about nobody. I think I blew you guys out the water on that one, didn't I?
Look at his eyes.
I'm all about results. So if you're going to come on here for...
Did I say leg? I meant that.
Jesus Christ.
Not out of the mouth of a person who
I'm afraid you'll need to
who's actually run before. Because people who run, they understand the absolute hell that you go through when you run. Let me tell you something. After 20 miles, you find out whether or not you're a man. As a matter of fact, Taddy, you have never done nothing in your life harder than running a marathon. And for those of you who...
You have never done nothing in your life.
Harder than running a marathon.
I just like the never done nothing. It's fantastic.
I mean, I have a doctorate. It wasn't really that easy.
I was in the fucking military and was deployed in combat zones. So
Never done nothing.
But yeah, you ran a street in Scranton. Kudos. I don't know if
who actually ran one before or tried to do it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. After mile 20, it is hell on earth. You're running with tight, cramped up thighs, cramped up hamstrings, especially if you're doing it longer than 3.5 hours, because usually, and
it's just beyond. The other shoe just totally dropped. He's talking about fucking you right now, Billy. That's what's happening here.
And now I'm about to go do some science here for little old Taddy because he doesn't know nothing about this topic.
Oh, sure.
See, our body burns something called glycogen, right? Something that is stored in our body, and we use it as fuel. When that stuff is gone, when glycogen is gone, and you don't have the proper electrolytes in your body, you go through cramps.
Wait, those are two unrelated things. So you can cramp up by running out of fuel, but then it's called hitting the wall. Your body switches over to burning body fat. Electrolytes has nothing to do, like, yes, being dehydrated can cause you to cramp up, but that has nothing to do with glycogen.
So if he's dehydrated and cramping up, he should just eat a handful of salt, right?
No, probably get like a formulated sports drink.
I heard Vienna makes one of those.
Cramps and more cramps. And you will get cramps in parts of your body that you didn't even know existed. And you have to run through it. In other words, you have to enjoy the pain. You have to have a real passion for what it is that you're doing. And Tad, I'm sorry, dude, nothing in your comment suggested that you actually care about fitness and working out. Because a person who actually...
I don't care about your fitness or your working out, you fucking weirdo.
She does care about fitness. A person that
wants to talk about fitness dick. Never mind.
Yeah, he cares about fitness dick.
I don't know, Gary. I think we're both power bottoms here, so I don't think it's gonna work out.
Love can find a way.
No, I can't.
Does care about working out understands that understand this statement: no pain, no gain. They understand that you got to.
That's a fucking lie.
That's not true.
Dude, that's one of those sayings you tell to a 15-year-old and they get it tattooed on their forehead when they're 18 because they're fucking dumb. Like, I can't believe you're like 50.
Work through the pain, and that you got to let that pain go through your body. And when pain leaves your body, you know what's going to replace it. And that is success. And you know nothing about that, sir, because you've never had to do it before.
Dude, I'm 90% sure I had a shirt when I was in the military that said pain is weakness leaving the body. Like,
yeah, that's some dumb toxic shit.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
It's insanely irresponsible to tell people that.
You sound like Shanny to me sometimes. You sound like Rev. Like you want everything to drop on your lap, and I'm just supposed to go win because I went out there and I trained for it.
Yeah, typically when I train for something and I brag about as much as you do, I expect to be good at the thing and not just be mediocre.
There are people who have been doing this for years. There are professional sprinters doing these things. There are Olympians running these marathons. I'm
not in fucking Scranton.
Not an Olympian. Yeah. I'm certainly not not one of these world-class sprinters. But I want to compete against them, and I'm not afraid to compete.
You're a world-class moron. You got that going for you.
Like, what gratification do you get out of competing against someone who's that much? Like, even when I was running in college, I didn't want to compete against the best guy in the world because I know what's going to happen. That's the nature. There's no interaction there. You're just watching some guy's ass fade off into the distance.
Dude, it's like when at my biggest, when I was like lifting my heaviest, I didn't want to compete against Thor. Like, no. That dude's ridiculous. And by the way, G-Man, not the comic book Thor, okay? I understand you're probably confused right now. There's a guy, he's a powerlifter. He goes by Thor. Or the Mountain.
Against them. I don't care who they are. That makes it worse. If he was in the Navy,
take a wild guess who that probably is.
Then he should know the grind. He don't know nothing about the grind.
Kind of a dead giveaway.
Can you please stop trying to grind on me there, too, man?
He don't know nothing.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's every other sentence is
the grind. He doesn't know nothing about hard work. He doesn't know nothing about working your butt off, breaking down your muscles, recovering. He doesn't know nothing about having to get up, running with a sprained ankle, running with a sprained knee, running with small fractures. He doesn't know nothing about that. He doesn't know what it's like to have sciatica and try to run and do
fractures, bro.
Nah,
that's not good for you.
Nah, keep on doing it.
Yeah, they heal faster.
Yeah, no pain, no gain, bro.
These things, because Tatted Jedi is what I've been calling him for the longest, and that is an absolute joke. This dude should not be taken seriously when it comes to science. He should not.
I definitely should not be. Absolutely not.
Be taken seriously in the reaction community.
I'm not trying to be.
Everyone takes us seriously, Gary. Don't listen to him.
He should not be taken seriously in cancel culture.
That doesn't even make any fucking sense. Like I gotta
trying. Be honest. I haven't been able to follow this rant. This is.
Oh, I shouldn't be taking seriously during cancel culture. I haven't tried to cancel anyone. Some people have tried to cancel me before. So.
Cancel.
You can't cancel me at X if I'm not on there.
Should not be taken seriously in nothing until he proves that he actually knows what he's talking about, and he does not. You can't get on here and say, "Well, gee, man, I bench press 350 pounds." What does that got to do with endurance?
It's a light day.
Exercises. What is that?
Nothing. I don't come on here and brag about how much of a marathon I can do. That is you. That's what you do.
Got to do anything with that?
Nothing.
I got a question for you, Tatted.
Here you go.
Electrolytes.
Here you go.
How do they work?
Fuck you.
What kind of electrolytes do you think? I'm sorry. How much salt do you think I should have consumed before the marathon?
Sam.
Oh God, is this the fucking sausage water debacle?
No, this is the same. That's coming up, but it's the salt. How much salt should he have had before running the marathon?
And
I
can he
mean,
borrow
like
some from
probably a
you?
little bit more than normal, but not anything that would cause GI distress.
Well, he doesn't like drag, so he wants to cause a little bit of GI distress. Just get it? He's a GI Joe.
He wants the GI.
And then after the first hour in the marathon, how much salt do you think I should consume?
Sam.
I think he was asking you, Billy. How much salt do you want to give old Gary?
Don't say it like that. Dude, just drink a Gatorade, you fucking weirdo. Like, fuck. Liquid IV.
Should it have been 100 milligrams of salt? 500 milligrams of salt? I'm talking about before the marathon now. Okay? 600 milligrams of salt or 2,000 milligrams of salt. That sounds like a lot.
You should do 2,000 or 4,000. Let's do 4,000.
Don't it?
Bitch.
Just eat a lot of salt.
You'd be surprised how fast my body burns through that.
Your body doesn't burn through electrolytes; you sweat them out. It's part of cooling your body.
Nah, but remember, he could do all those jumping jacks and not even no sweat.
It's because all of his pores are blocked up from the salt.
How much salt do I take before a jumping jacks competition?
Did this motherfucker just say that his body burns electrolytes?
Yes, he's very stupid.
That marathon was almost 2 weeks ago, and I've been nothing but hungry since. My metabolism has been on fire since the marathon. I'm excited about doing it next year. And there's nothing that you, Frank, the girl with the blue hair, the girl down the street, the dude over there in South Dakota, or anybody else on the planet.
Don't mention a brand.
No, I could do it. So there's nothing you guys could do to stop him. I could.
Okay, Frank.
Stop me from running in that marathon again. I feed off of this stuff. You just don't know, dude. You just don't know. As a matter of fact, you know who would be a good person who can explain this to you, Taddick? Go find Nate the lawyer.
No, he's too busy being the good one.
Go talk to him. Go find Nate the lawyer.
You're an asshole.
What? Have you watched this content? It's fucking yikes.
You said that like as if I wasn't gonna notice it.
Dude, I almost super chatted when he was live. I'm like, just to piss off your new audience who thinks you're one of the good ones. Hashtag riding with Biden.
Basketball with me. He's played ping pong with me. He knows what I'm like. Go talk to him. I'm addicted to competition.
Thinks that you're like his criminal fucking crackhead brother. That's what he thinks you're like.
Which is not a compliment.
So you can just take that. You can just get out of here with that. Oh, G-Man ran real slow. G-Man ran real slow.
You did run real slow.
If you want to give me some constructive criticism,
I don't. I want to point and laugh at you.
Run faster next time, bitch. There's some constructive criticism.
Pretend the starting line is your gay thoughts, okay?
Far away from that motherfucker as possible.
Fucking loser.
And you want to say, G-Man, I noticed that your time has been this, and this. Why have your times been so low?
Why would I try to support you? I don't support child abusers.
Yeah. Or liars, because we know that's worse than child abusers.
Have you been doing this? Have you been doing that? That I will receive. If you sit there and say, well, G-Man, maybe you ain't doing enough squats, or G-Man, maybe you ain't putting enough electrolytes.
Dude, you received what I wanted to receive. You got fucking triggered and did a whole entire video on it. Mission accomplished.
No,
bro.
Billy, come do some squats and give him some electrolytes.
In your body, or G-Man, maybe you're doing too many slow runs. Maybe you should do more tempo runs or more fast runs, or
we still don't know what those are,
or something like that. Then I will listen to you.
Billy.
But if you're just going to get on here and go, like a Neanderthal, like Tarzan, and get on here and be like, I bench press 350 pounds, G-Man.
I don't do that.
Did he say Neanderthal?
Yeah, I did. G-Man, I asked you what your bench press was, and you said it was personal. That's because you're a bitch.
Yeah. Why you come in 4 hours? Because I was running at 10 miles an hour.
No. You're running at 6 miles an hour. You can't math worth a fuck. You're doing a mile every 10 minutes. That's not 10 miles an hour, because that would mean every hour is 10 minutes, or every hour is 100 minutes. So that's how math works. It's 60 minutes an hour there, G idiot.
Downhill for the first time. And I think that's a phenomenal accomplishment.
The easy direction, yes.
What's your specific criticism
You
about it?
think incorrectly. You ran a below average marathon.
In a below average area.
With
You sound very ignorant about it. You know what you sound like? You sound like me when I first got on YouTube talking about evolution. When I went, well, evolution was when Ash Ketchum threw the little Pokeball out.
Okay, Frank, you taking notes?
And Pikachu came out. That's how you sound, dude. That's exactly how.
Okay, well,
That is so, guys. Are you noticing that G-Man, like, literally thought that biological evolution was Pokemon
he still
evolution?
does that. He still does, though. He's acting like it's changed. It doesn't. He'll still ask you the question of, show me a dog that came from a non-dog. He'll still do that. He still believes that.
Show me a Charmeleon that came from a Charmander. I'm waiting, Billy.
Fucking, I can log into my Pokemon Blue somewhere. Oh no, there's Pokemon Red that have him on.
You sound. You don't sound like you know anything about fitness. As a matter of fact, Taddick, I would agree to have you on my YouTube channel sometime.
Hard pass.
You're gonna talk about
this topic to prove you don't know nothing about fitness. And people are saying that that you were in the Navy.
Yep, people are correctly saying I was in the Navy. That's not a mystery. All right.
Lubis says downhill should have been 6 minutes. That's what I was shooting for, because if I would have did 6 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes, I would have qualified for Boston. And in the beginning of the marathon, I was moving pretty fast. I was doing 7 in the beginning of the marathon. Then obviously after mile 13, I started slowing down. And I think it's because I started out too fast. After everybody and their mama told me not to do that. But I felt real good the first 10 miles. Real good. It was nothing. It was nothing. I think my problem was the night before the marathon, or the night leading into the marathon.
Oh, here it comes.
I didn't get a lot of sleep. I was more concerned about making sure I had music on my iPod than I was about making sure.
iPod.
You had another one? You still have the... Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, last time you gave him up for a no nut.
Resting my body and making sure I was ready for the event.
I'll give you a Zune if you let me eat your ass over Facebook Messenger.
Please don't use Zune that way, dude. I like the Zune. My uncle still makes fun of me for it. Ask Nerdy and Spicy.
I think what I ate before. Actually, this year was a pretty good breakfast that I had before my marathon, because I had a bagel with peanut butter, and I had a.
There you go, Sam.
A peanut butter bagel.
Sam, he had a bagel.
I like how we have to stop the show. I'm like, Sam, did you hear? He ate a bagel.
He ate a bagel, Sam.
Sorry, I was searing off a sous vide steak. Not lying.
G-Man ate a bagel.
I mean, that's not a horrible pre-race food. I mean, it's
I don't
not
think
going
he
to
had any
undo
locks
all
on
of the
it.
horrible. It's not going to really help with all of the horrible financial decisions he's likely to make.
He did. I don't think he had any locks on it.
He had peanut butter.
Yeah, orca filter
No,
fish.
I mean, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
He's ignoring my
one of those Gatorades with caffeine, and I took a lot of caffeine pills.
Does he not realize that, like, a certain amount of caffeine is actually illegal and considered a performance-enhancing drug. And now that's the result.
Sous vide fire.
Sous vide fire.
This is why you don't change those batteries, right, G-Man?
Beep.
I think about 2 or 3 of them. I took a lot of salt. Actually,
So
one of the
much
things
salt.
that I did that I think that helped me improve with my training this time around is for those of you who don't know this, I get the Vienna.
Okay, well, Sam, are you back yet? Sam, did you fix your fucking goddamn fire alarm, bro? Or
His place is on fire, and you're worried about Vienna sausages.
is it live leak?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Actually,
Yeah, I think
maybe
that's it.
so.
Yeah, because I know you always say something like that when like Cobes is playing with the lathe. We're gonna have to watch this on live leak. Are you back yet, Sam? We're almost waiting for Sam. Samuel. There you
Yep,
go.
my shittily ventilated apartment
Okay.
has been resolved.
Okay, Sam, you ready?
Yeah.
I'll back it up just a hair.
That I did that I think that helped me improve with my training this time around is for those of you who don't know this, I get the Vienna sausages, but I don't eat the Vienna sausages. I just drink the juice.
Oh, wait, what?
Yep, end it all. I'm talking about the stream, I guess, for the purposes of the channel existing, but whatever.
Dude, okay, so the first time I listened to this, I was at 29 something. Okay. Boom.
I think about 2 or 3 of them. I took a lot of salt.
So
Actually,
much.
one of the things that I did that I think that helped me improve with my training this time around is for those of you who don't know this, I get the Vienna sausages, but I don't eat the Vienna sausages.
And then I paused right there. I was like, okay, good. You don't eat them. That's good. Those are gross. And then he goes,
I just drink the juice.
I was like, oh.
Wait, what? What could have possibly given him the idea that this was a good tactic?
Sausage juice.
Dude, just drink the chicken broth. They're basically just in chicken broth. Almost all the Vienna sausages on the internet, like that I've seen on like Amazon, all these other places, are just in some sort of like chicken or beef broth. Just drink the broth.
I'm also not gonna lie, I had no idea what a Vienna sausage was.
Or what a lottery ticket is.
That shit's fucking
No, I know
gross.
what a lottery ticket is. I just realized it's stupid to buy one.
Okay, he doesn't want to buy hopes and dreams because his dad already gave them all to him.
Like I literally have.
And my mom,
Oh, yeah.
sir.
The one that can beat G-Man in a race.
Like no
The one that
cramps.
could beat G-Man
Like
in
in
a race, damn
practice,
right.
up until about mile 18.
He didn't have any cramps because of the sausage juice.
Who would have thought this fucking awful, mechanically separated, random assortment of meat and salt wouldn't be good for me? Previous to fucking a marathon. Who would have thought that?
Oh my god.
You know, you gotta give it to him on some level. There is an extreme creativity there. Or this has to be like a fucking Andy Kaufman-esque skit.
Right.
No. No, this is just crack baby shit, bro.
This is what happens when you drink when your kid is in the womb.
No, this is it's because like he goes, have you noticed that
Constantly.
everyone eats Vienna sausages? And everyone goes, no one eats those. He goes, but yeah, but like, have you noticed that no one ever drinks the juices?
You know, remember in Dare when they would describe the symptoms of fetal alcohol syndrome? They really should have just showed Gary's YouTube channel.
Yeah, if it was around the time.
There's just a link.
Well, it's kind of like when G-Man did the fucking chicken and watermelon video. You know what the most egregious part of the whole entire video was?
What?
G-Man
already
eating
said
the
it.
rinds of the watermelon.
Oh, fuck, he
yeah,
did.
that was so fucking gross.
He specifically ate it. Like, like he came
And
back
he
for it.
defended it. Yeah, he defended it.
God damn.
That's the type of motherfucker that drinks Vienna sausage juice right
Dude,
there.
it's not like coming back to the fucking goddamn fucking crust of the pizza and dipping it in like some garlic butter or some shit. Like you're like, oh, let me have like these shitty breadsticks essentially. But like that's literally trash. Oh man, you should eat the can next time. Fuck.
And that's when the cramps will come.
Better off.
And I started drinking the Vienna sausage
It'll give you a lot of iron.
juice, and then I bought the supplements of salt, and I would take 3 or 4 of those.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, dude, how did you not shit yourself?
It's really a minor miracle. I believe in God now, because it is not physically possible that you ingest all of that and you don't shit your pants with that much caffeine in your system.
It's not like that would have been on the report. He may have shit himself.
That's also true. It's not like there was an electronic
His time was
tracker on his
pretty slow.
And I was taking about
Care Bear's bowels move.
1,500 milligrams of salt.
It's a lot of salt. It's a lot of salt.
He's
in
trying to make this hard to explain.
To everything that he's describing.
And Vienna sausage juice. I wonder if he put the salt pills in his mouth and drank the juice to make it good. Or is he one of those psychopaths that can take pills dry?
I was taking a lot of salt before I ran out in my practices. That's why my practices I felt real good. I think next time I'm going to mix the salt
with some MSG
with a little bit of potassium, because I got me some constructive criticism from one of the runners, and it wasn't even bad. They said next time try to mix your salt with some potassium and some magnesium next time to have a more balanced.
Dude, just drink a fucking sports drink. Like fuck.
Mix of electrolytes. Now remember, Tad, I forget that. Didn't one of your friends called Dragnut get on here and say that water? No. It wasn't Dragnut. It was Doc Savage, and he's a dragoon. Wasn't that the moron who said that water was not a nutrient?
He said it doesn't have any nutritional value. It's a micronutrient, not a nutrient. It's because you can't separate them because you're a fucking idiot. He was arguing with a pigeon. How did Doc Savage get into an argument with a pigeon? How'd that happen, Sam? Sam's
Is it like when Corky got into that argument with that seagull on how he should let him run him over?
G-Man gets in those arguments with Honda Civics, and he always agrees.
If I'm not mistaken, it was Doc Savage who said that water wasn't a nutrient. And these are the kind of people that I'm dealing with, ladies.
There's no nutritional value. Look at the side of the fucking goddamn bottle.
That's why I rushed to make this video, because I know Tabby don't know what he's
talking about. To do with anything.
Because he's bringing up shit from like 9 years ago.
He can't stop name dropping from the past.
Talking about. Taddy can tell you how to take creatine.
They usually come in pills, and you want to take like up to 5. I think it's like 5 milligrams. You usually start at like
5 grams a day generally.
Yeah,
is the dose.
Yeah,
it's not complex. This is not hard to understand. G-Man.
I could probably tell you what steroids do.
I could. I was on steroids, yes, at one point.
Daddy could probably tell you the importance of amino acids and protein.
That's just good general knowledge.
Yeah, it's like BCAAs and like protein, yeah.
After you finish working out, he could probably tell you the importance of rest regarding strength training.
Haddon knows all about this like scientifically tested and proven stuff, but what he doesn't know about is the good nature of Vienna sausage juice and the benefits that it has previous to a marathon. As we
I like
so
how he's
clearly
bragging
see.
about how fucking smart he is. And like he is not comprehending that he just was bragging about drinking sausage juice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
It was
jack
the secret
squat
to his
Billy
success.
about endurance. He don't know nothing about it.
I don't know nothing about it means I know everything about it.
No, it means you know more than nothing.
That's not never gonna happen.
Whatever. Shut the fuck up.
And Taddy, I'm doing this more for like a rebuke because you're gonna go in your
Oh my god, you're gonna rebuke me? I don't give a fuck what you think, you dumb bitch.
channel and you're gonna say that G-Man's mad. I'm not mad, dude.
You are mad. You are clearly mad.
He's gonna
You know what it is?
rebuke.
It's just I'm just dumbfounded by the amount of ignorance that comes out of your mouth sometimes.
By pointing out
True.
by sheer numbers that you did shitty.
And how unprepared you are to deal with somebody like me. I know what Drag told you. Drag told you I was an idiot. I was dumb.
No, I came
Drag
up with
was
that on my
correct
own.
on that one.
Yeah, I came up with that on my own.
Yeah, we didn't need
I was
Drag to tell us
uneducated.
that.
I couldn't
Yeah, you
articulate
are
my
uneducated.
And you can't articulate with the shit.
words, and I can't spell.
And you definitely can't spell. You spelled fatty
Yeah,
wrong.
you can't spell jail.
Can't say anything.
I get it. He's teasing me. Blah blah blah. I tease Drag.
He's not teasing you. He's just stating facts, you fucking idiot.
Drag activates this. Drag activates that.
That's not funny. That's just you being a fucking moron. And you found a catchphrase that you like and you think it's funny, but you're stupid as fuck.
We do it back and forth to each other, and
I bet you guys do it back and forth with each other.
that's all fine and well. But when it's time to go brass tacks, you know what I mean? It's time to get serious, and you still don't know what you're talking about. It's bad, dude. It's real bad.
I'm not ever getting serious with you. You're not worth my fucking time, you loser.
But he needs
I'm not
more
saying that he
salt,
does
Billy.
steroids. Let me put this up here.
It sounds like he has all this that shit.
But I bet you, as a person who builds his body for strength, he can tell you what steroids do better.
Fucking every dude, bro, that does steroids can't tell you what they do. They're fucking idiots.
Than I can. But he'll never be able to talk about endurance better than me. It'll never happen.
There's like 600 people who finished in front of you that I would ask before you.
Yeah, but he's talking about
He would have to
talking
Google-
about endurance. You didn't hear him specifically what he said?
Well, the
Well-
ironic thing is that the top athletes, they all have coaches.
Yeah.
So, like,
Every
you obviously don't have to know the most to be the fastest guy. Because the guys that know the most aren't even fucking running.
No, they get the chumps in front of them to do it.
thing and get the bare minimum to even be able to start. You need to bump the last quarter mile. I'm gonna tell you something. I almost quit the marathon at mile 13. That's how bad my legs were because when I didn't.
That's super fucking early, dude.
And no, the upper part of your thighs would hurt like that after running downhill. This is the first time I did a downhill marathon with the first.
Dude, you know G-Man running downhill looks like a baby trying to keep up with his fucking head. Like,
dude, he does look like fucking the Flash when he loses his powers. I'm willing to bet.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
First 8 miles or so were nothing but downhill, and they really beat up my quads. I thought I would actually do better, and what it taught me is that next time I do this, I need to really focus on strength and focus on speed and getting past certain.
You finished behind 2 people in wheelchairs there, G-Man.
Parts a little bit faster than what I did. So that's what I'm going to try.
By the way, Bran, that's true.
Wait. Really? Really? The thumbnail is not just a joke, huh?
It's not a joke. It's all true.
God damn it, Gary. Oh, no.
To do next time. I saw a lot of people at the marathon, though. I think I seen at least 2 YouTubers. One of them were
One of them were.
I don't know her name, but I think I saw the lady that used to serve Shanny at the convenient mart. She was watching, and
she's a YouTuber.
I saw.
Yeah, she had Teddy and the dish dip shit on earlier.
Another person.
I popped in, and then G-Man said he wouldn't want to talk to me.
That I work for over there, and I think they said that they do YouTube or something like that. So for me, it was a really good
What's their channel name? You work for him? What's their channel name? I need to know.
experience. It was a really good experience. I had all them people clapping for me. They were
Everybody clapped.
loving what I was doing.
Everybody clapped.
I had 3 bitches.
And like I said, I'm going to try to train a little bit different to try to do a little bit better. Like I said, my goal is 3 hours and 30 minutes. Because if you can do 3 hours and 30 minutes, you qualify for Boston and you qualify for New York,
Coming for that
much harder
million.
marathons.
That doesn't qualify for New York. And G-Man, you're not going to ever qualify. So I don't know why you're talking about this.
You're just
You're
generally
slow as shit.
unqualified, Gary. Just at everything.
Have you thought about collecting UTIs?
Well, he is somewhat qualified for that.
He's like the Ash
better at holding
Ketchum
them.
of fucking dick infections.
So his Ash Ketchum's in dick infection, so his Team Rocket a Hyundai Sonata.
Gary's blasting off again.
And then that's when you're running with the professional athletes. That's when you're running with Olympians, and you're running with them dudes that can do a marathon in 2 hours and 20 minutes, 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Try to unhear the Dr. Hibbert laugh.
And that's fast. That's real fast.
There it is.
That's above my pay grade, but those are the people that I want to compete against.
Why?
I think he has like an embarrassment fetish, maybe.
That's fun.
Bucky says, honestly, G-Man, that's pretty good that you did a marathon. Shani only runs to the door to get her drugs. Exactly.
Dude, hearing him read out loud is one of my favorite things in the world.
Now you know how we feel when you read
Shut the fuck up.
That's a great time. Even G-Man is laughing at your ability to read, Bill.
Oh, that was
Exactly.
100%
Exactly.
a Hibbert laugh.
But I'm not putting nobody down if they had a time lower than me. If I beat
The 4 people.
somebody by a minute or by 20
The 6 people.
minutes or like an hour, which I did, that ain't nothing to brag about because I didn't. Because for me personally, for my personal goals,
You're the real Jim Jordan of fucking running.
I did not do 3.5 hours. And I am not going to stop running these until I qualify for Boston and New York.
Yeah, he really is.
You're
the
gonna
Jim Jordan,
literally
isn't he?
run yourself into the fucking grave then, because
I'm fine with that.
you're never qualifying for Boston or New York.
I'm fine with that.
Just coming for that Millie.
really want to run in New York and I want to run in Boston. I'm tired of doing the lotteries and not getting in. You have to prove that you can run at a certain
Just Sam, we should let him stay with you.
pace to do New York. You have to be able to run at a certain pace in order to do New York and be taken seriously.
You're not going to be taken seriously. You're not going to qualify
Anywhere.
for New York.
Name a
Ever
place.
at anything in your life.
You only were able to out-ruse 2 fucking invalids. Like, fuck me.
Thank you, Todd. I ran 622. Thank you, Todd. But that's the official one. When I crossed the finish line, it didn't say 4:35:07. It said 4:34. So, but they did warn me and tell me that the chip time was going to be different than the time that I saw when I passed it, though. They did tell me that. So it's all good. I know one thing is better than 4:42 or 4:52 because my worst time, I believe, since I've been running these things has been 4:42 or 4:52. So I noticed.
So you have the most marginal fucking of improvement, like the most marginal improvement ever. Like it's been like 12 years.
Well, he also said this was the first one that was
And
the first part
downhill.
downhill. So that's probably where his extra speed came from.
Yeah. So it took you 12 years to shave and fucking goddamn downward slope to shave off 14 minutes. That's not good.
It's all downhill from here, Gary.
And I'm about 8 minutes or 9 minutes or so faster than my worst time. So it's something to build on. You know what I mean? But again, this video is really directed towards Tadit because Tadit has been riding me for the longest about my marathon.
Pause, bro. Like,
For the longest. For the longest time.
whoa,
You've been riding him.
whoa. Gary's a bottom sign.
On times and how I've been doing or whatever. And yet I can't find nobody on here. No, that's not true. That's not true. I know another Christian YouTuber on here that goes out and runs and
Okay, well that's fucking enough for me. So we might be doing something
You don't
tomorrow.
want to hear about the other Christian that runs, Billy?
I don't give a fuck. Hopefully.
Anyone else craving sausages, but just not Vienna sausages?
Oh,
Just
do
the juice.
like a good fucking goddamn bratwurst or something? That sounds like a good
Yeah,
time.
something like that.
Yeah, with the decent mustard. Oh, that'd be a good time.
I was gonna make some pasta sauce, and I have some Italian sausage in my freezer. Wait, was that sausage? Wait, that sausage was more of a slave than Draven because it's only Italian.
And it's in the freezer. It can't get out.
Yeah, it's more of a slave. It's
But was
it's
it 3
encased.
times a slave?
Bran, it's literally encased in itself.
3 times the slave.
Holy shit. Will it slave?
Okay, now that we know that,